YouTube land, what's good? It's your boy B Herd, aka Brian, aka Prince, aka Prince Vegeta out there. And if you don't know me, just a brother that likes to talk about One Piece, man. I have friends that watch One Piece, but nobody really reads the manga like that, and they caught up to it like that. So I know what you're thinking. You're probably on this video saying, "What the hell? How could Ace and Whitebeard be in Wano?" And I was thinking the same thing. This is just a theory video. This is a discussion video. Like I said, you can leave your comments down below on what you think of my theory and all that stuff, all that good stuff. But the best way to have me talk about One Piece and have all these full, lengthy discussions is following my stream, man. I plan on going live tonight, but it'll be probably super late tonight. But I love talking about One Piece, but I don't got nobody to talk to about it. So what better way than my YouTube channel? Enough of that. I know the title part says Ace and Whitebeard and Wano, and I don't think it's going to be a flashback. Before going into Wano, I thought it was going to be a flashback. I was going to see more of a flashback. We kind of got that with Tama a little bit. But I think Ace and Whitebeard are going to be in Wano. And you're probably like, what the hell, BR, you're crazy. Why do you think that? I mean, well, we got a time skip. We got dragons and things of that nature. Don't be too sure. Oda's a very smart man. And Oda's been giving us a lot of hints. And this is the only reason why I think this theory is a thing. And why it could happen. There's obviously a lot of factors and a lot of things to make this like gumbo, if you will, or whatever you want to say. A whole bunch of stuff we need to throw into this pot and make it work. But it is actually kind of possible when you sit down and think about it. The first clue that I have, Moria joining Blackbeard's crew. Moria joining Blackbeard's crew says a lot. Moria is kind of this lazy pirate, kind of this pirate that was kind of chilling just on Thriller Bark and didn't have a care in the world until he met Luffy, and then he didn't care about a crew and things of that nature. So the fact that Moria was this like, I bet he was a decent pirate, and then he ran into Kaido, got the ever-leaving mess beat out of him. Then again, Kaido does that to everybody, like everybody, Kid, Luffy, Moria, just to name a few people. What better way to kind of level up and actually start doing some stuff and go into Wano? I bet Moria wants to see Kaido again. And the thing about Moria is he could dig up bodies and use them to, essentially be stronger with shadows and things of that nature. So that's the right kind of recipe for this theory. And then again, look at whose crew he wants, the person that wants him to join. Blackbeard. Blackbeard is so disrespectful and calculated, and he's going to make a big player move. Then again, I'm also on the theory that Blackbeard's going to get 3 Devil Fruits. So he has 2 strong Devil Fruits now. He has his fruit, he has Whitebeard's fruit, and now he needs his Zone Fruit. And I think the best Zone Fruit that we've seen thus far, especially the leader of the Beast Pirates, is Kaido. So I think he is going to go for Kaido's fruit. So to go for Kaido's fruit, you have to have Kaido be deceased or non-existent anymore. And, what better way to start off the greatest war of all time like Kaido wants to do than having all the Yonkos available? I think Blackbeard's going to be there to take Kaido's fruit. Kaido has a Death Wish. Big Mom's already there. Then again, what better way than to have Whitebeard there to piss off Kaido, because Kaido, that was his rival. He was actually upset that Whitebeard died before Kaido did. He wanted to go, take on Whitebeard at Marineford, but Shanks stopped all that. Then another thing, too, about this theory is if Blackbeard did dig up, Whitebeard and Ace's bodies and put shadows into them and have them at Wano, Marco, I think, is probably on the island. I can't really see him just staying around not protecting the island. So, because we kind of got that hinted at when Wano started in 909. So I'm guessing that he's going to go to the island. Especially kind of to get revenge and help out. And we're going to need all the heavy hitters we can in his arc. So I think he's going to... it just ties back into the Whitebeard. Because then, Marco's going to get pissed to see Whitebeard to know that the island got destroyed. He's going to probably feel like crap. You know what I'm saying? And another thing to think about is, like I said, I was talking about Kaido and how Kaido's going to be upset. And, he's going to get the chance at his rival. He's going to get the chance at his rival. All the Yonkos going to be factors. I don't know how Shanks would get there, but Shanks also showed up in Marineford, so Oda could write it in if he really wants to. But that's the only Yonko that's presently, current or former that I don't really have a theory for how they would get there. But everybody else, I feel like they would play a huge factor and role into that. And then Luffy, is Luffy really over Ace? Could he even fight Ace? Like, say the shadow that he puts as a samurai shadow or somebody really strong or whatever, or like some fighter essentially. Could Luffy fight Ace with a hole in his chest and he's zombified and say Tama's there? Tama's right behind Luffy. Can she handle that? Like, that's the real question. Is like, Ace is really dead, but what would you do if he was really in front of you? And I think that would drive the narrative, and I think that would also, like, Blackbeard digging up Ace and Whitebeard's body and having them in Wano would literally be a cause and effect. Because not only is CP0 there now, I think you would see everybody. Like, the Marines would have to react in. Because at first they knew about, Big Mom and Kaido talking on the phone and them both being at Wano. But come on, say Blackbeard's there, say Whitebeard's there. And then, like, could you imagine Akainu just chilling? And the Marine come up and they're like, yeah, Akainu, you know Whitebeard's in Wano, right? That's crazy. He died. We let Shanks take the body and let him rest. Yeah, but he's fighting Kaido in Wano. Get the, like, you know what I'm saying? Could you imagine that? That would be crazy. I can see it. And then the Marines will be playing the factor into that. And then, the Revolutionary. Because think about it, too. It's so good. Because Sabo wasn't there for Ace before. Because he had the amnesia and things of that nature. But now he got a chance. Not necessarily to save Ace again, but, like, to go see Ace. And, like, and now it gives him a send him to fight Blackbeard. And I think Luffy's going to catch a body. He's catch, quote unquote bodies before, but I think Luffy's going to kill someone, but I don't think it's going to be Kaido. I think that somebody else is going to kill Kaido, maybe a kid, maybe a Big Mom. I don't know how we're going to flip it, maybe a Blackbeard. I think Luffy's going to catch a body, but I think it's going to be Blackbeard. I think essentially he's going to have to kill him, like, to the point that he gets pissed off. And I for some reason, I don't see him killing Akainu. I know he's the one who essentially killed Ace, but I see him beating Akainu and kind of just, like, destroying his dreams or whatever, and, like, this absolute justice and this theory, like, this viewpoint that Akainu has. But I think he's going to kill Blackbeard, because especially he's like, you dug up my brother's grave and you never let him rest. I got to take care of you. I got to take care of you. And I think that's what we're going to see, essentially. So I hope my theory wasn't all over the place, but essentially what I'm trying to say is I think Moria joining the crew is a huge factor in this theory. I think Blackbeard's going to dig up Ace and Whitebeard and help Kaido with the greatest war of all time. And I think all the Yonko being there would make the greatest war of all time, because we just saw what one Yonko did. One Yonko, when you think about it, with Whitebeard and his crew versus the Marines. So what happens if we have all these pirate crews, all these samurais, all these Yonkos, and say the Marines have to go there? Come on, man. And Wano country, too? Like, come on, yo. Come on, yo. And then Blackbeard needs a third devil fruit, and he's going to need something that's going to be super powerful. That's the zone. That's the only one he doesn't have. Then again, is Luffy really over Ace? I think Sabo has, the revolutionaries. He might want to come see Ace if he saw Luffy versus Ace, he probably wouldn't know what to do. Kaido gets his chance of revenge with Whitebeard. He can finally get to fight him. And you know what I'm saying? Kaido gets to go out happy, because he even cried. He cried when Whitebeard passed. And he's like, that bastard went out before me. Like I said, it's just a theory. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a big One Piece fan. This theory might be crap. It might be all over the place. But it's just some ideas I had in my head. And there's a lot of factors that this possibly could happen. If Oda wants to go dark and dig up two iconic characters. And we've always seen their tombstones, if you will, too. So it's like, could you imagine their tombstones with, like, a whole bunch of dirt brought up and like, Whitebeard's weapons gone, Ace's hat's gone, or something like that? Like, That would be a crazy image. Um, hmm. But that could also be down the line too. So I don't know, because I feel like ain't no way. There's no way that Blackbeard's gonna have Maury on his crew and not dig up a body. You know what I'm saying? That's another reason why I think this theory could be possible. Um, yeah. So you can leave your questions, comments, concerns, all that good stuff down below. Like I said, huge One Piece fan. Um, if you want to talk about it, you know what I'm saying, twitch.tv/PrinceBeer2. I'll leave the link down in the description below. And yeah, hopefully y'all don't crucify me in the comment section. Peace.